And so it begins. What's up, y'all? Oh shit, man. There's just been so much going on. So much. I don't even know where to begin. I just don't. My mouth is a little sore. I went to the dentist today. Well, actually, to the endodontist. I had to get a root canal. Okay, those are not fun. And luckily, I only had to get one. They said I might have to get another. Dory, come on. Come on. Hey. So I got a root canal tonight. Earlier today. Shout out to Brian Harper for driving me. They gave me this medication that really weird, like, it doesn't knock you out, but it does make you sleepy. And I opted in for that because I was like, I don't want to feel no pain. I told them that. And they said, okay, well, we can give you this stuff, but if we do, you're going to have a driver. I was like, a driver? And they're like, oh, because you're so loopy, they don't want to be responsible for you driving after the procedure. So, shout out again to Brian Harper. He waited in the procedure operating room for like 2.5 hours. I'll say this. So I took this stuff. I had to wake up. So I worked last night, and I went to bed at like 7:30. And before I knew it, it was like 7:45. Couldn't sleep. But I had my alarm set for 12:15 because I had to give them a call at 12:30. I mean, my bad, 11:30 I had my alarm set. Because I had to give them a call at 12 to make sure the appointment was still on. My appointment was at 1. And I had to make sure that everything was good. The reason is because I did that before I took the medication, so I don't take the medication. They say, hey, we ran into an issue. We won't be able to have the appointment on time. So I think that's pretty cool. So I called them and said, yes, I took this medicine. And at first it was like, okay, I didn't know what to expect. And then I started feeling a little bit drowsy, but I only took one. I found out later I was supposed to take 2, but I'm kind of glad I took 1. Yeah, I know, I should have read the bottle, but I took 1, and then so that was at like noon. So Brian was going to swing by at like 12:30, 12:40 because we were going to run to Target before we go to the office. And so I didn't really feel much, but then I got there and I just was relaxing in the waiting room and started to get tired. And I think a lot of it was because lack of sleep, working overtime, whatever. But obviously that medicine did something. But I'll tell you the crazy thing about it. So I went in, and, this type of stuff kind of helps with drowsiness and pain. So when they do give you a shot, you don't feel that. And obviously it's for the procedure. But when they give you a shot, so you don't feel it that much. And that is true. It's set for the roof of the mouth. Holy hell. That is, oh man. I think he only pricked me for like a half a second, but that was, holy crap. That has to be more sensitive than any other part of the body. But yeah, the roof of the mouth. And so I go in there, and when I come out, it's like 3:40, 3:45, something like that. Maybe closer to 4. Brian's like, I looked at what time it is and say, hey, Brian, thanks for waiting. He's waiting in the waiting room. But I'll tell you one thing that medicine did for me, and even now looking back on earlier today, it really takes away your concept of time. My friend Stacy messaged me. Hold on. pretty cool, man. I met her through other people in Gainesville. But no, it really takes away your concept of time and kind of twist it. And what I mean by that is, looking back, that appointment did not seem like 2.5 hours. It seemed more like maybe an hour. So that's why when I was shocked, when I came out, it was like 4 o'clock. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, you know? It was just, it really takes away that. And then looking back on the drive home, yeah. Felt like something was on my ear or something. Weird. Sorry. What the hell? Oh, I see. Sorry, y'all. I just getting distracted. But you know, looking back on today's events, time was really like an enigma. Like it just didn't feel like the things that took time didn't feel like they took that much time at all. Like looking back, it's hard to even kind of. I can remember the drive home. I mean, it's not like I don't remember anything, but I really don't remember how long it took or anything like that. Just really odd, really weird. I remember where'd I go? Where did we go? See, I don't even remember. See? Man, see, I don't know, I just get frustrated sometimes. Just talking to somebody and like, people, I don't know. But, I don't know, it's just, like, you know, I work so much and there's just like so much I'm trying to do. And one of the things that I've realized is that because I work so much, I'm usually always tired, which I don't mind that, but because I work so much, there's so many things that I'm not able to even jump into. Like, I still got a brand new computer. The hell? No. Like, I still got a brand new computer, brand new MacBook Pro, maxed out in the box, never been opened. had been in there for 2 months. And it's like, because I work so much, it's nice because then I've been able to like kind of earn that money back. Because whenever I buy something, a lot of money, I want to like get the money back as soon as possible. And so, I haven't done that fully, but it's like, I, that doesn't make any sense sometimes. It's like, all right, you're gonna spend all this money, and you're not gonna use what you bought until you save up the money back. I don't know, it's weird. And so, but that, and then also like not having time to really invest in stuff. No, I don't know, man. I just it's crazy because um, I don't know, man. It's just I just get so, you know, it's just so hard to jump into streaming, and I haven't for so long, and I'm trying to. Like, I like doing it, but I just got my mind on so many things, and yeah, it's just really tough, you know. And I'm trying to get better at being more confident about myself, and you know, like I'm an awkward person, like I know that, and what's going on, Dory? Like I'm an awkward person, and I know that, and many times I just want to like, like just now, like I was talking with somebody, and like I don't mean to be awkward. I just am. I don't mean to be, but I said, hey, you want to talk sometime? I just want someone to talk to because outside of work, I'm either sleeping, eating, going to the store. Like I don't have kind of conversations with people anymore. Like it's kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like I kind of want to be alone, so it's like not a total negative. But you know, it'd be nice to kind of have someone to talk to kind of understand me, even if it's just about BS stuff. Usually, that's all I want to talk about, anyways. It's just stuff that really doesn't matter, just to talk about and to somebody. And I don't know. People automatically think like it's a like I want to like date somebody or I want to be with somebody. And it's like, no, I don't have no intentions to doing that. And like my ex-girlfriend, she she clearly doesn't understand that either. What's up, Lowhorn? Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, like I don't know, just this person, I don't know. I just get stressed out and frustrated. I mean, there's just so much that's been going on the last year. Like, money wise, everything's good. Like, everything's going good. Oh, are you the guy who answered the question about the tower? About the mid tower and the full tower? Oh, okay, cool, man. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't. Um, I've come along without getting too deep into it. Um, like I work a lot, and I've done that for about 7, 8 years. Um, but I've had a really, really crazy journey to where I'm at today. Um, like my streams are nothing like normal streams. Sometimes I go, 2 months don't stream. I don't really. I want to stream regularly, but then, like, I like going to work. I know that's kind of weird to some people, but I like working, and I work a lot, and I work at a warehouse, so it's like that makes it even more weird because it's like, it's not really the easiest job, but I like doing it. Hey NASA, how you doing? But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of things I'm not good with when it comes to streaming, but it's weird because I absolutely love it. And what's weird is like, money wise, everything's good. I got an awesome setup. I'm always upgrading my stuff, but I still struggle. I mean, I've improved a lot, but I still struggle really bad with anxiety and depression. It's really bad. It's like, it's to the point where at least it's not always external. Like people can't really, they can see, but it's not like I don't overreact as much. But there is a lot of internal demons going around. Um, yeah, yeah. That's how it is for vacations. Um, One of the reasons I don't like taking a large block of time off. See, I don't have any kids. I'm in a relationship that's like an off and on relationship. um, and well, actually, it's not a relationship. It's just an ex girlfriend who just doesn't realize um, that I would like a break, and it's just like she doesn't want me to see anybody, but she also really doesn't want to be with me. She says she wants to be with me, but yeah, it's just really complicated. But when I'm on vacation, I don't like to do things I normally won't do on vacation when I'm working because say I have 2 weeks off vacation and I do all this stuff that I like to do that I can't do when I'm working. What happens to me is when I go back to work, I get a very, very bad bittersweet feeling. Like, and I think it's almost like if I do a bunch of stuff during my vacation and I start to like it, then I go back to work and I realize I've done a bunch of stuff that's just not possible while I'm working. Like I don't see no benefit in that. Like that sucks. Now obviously you got people like to plan trips. One of the reasons why me and my girlfriend don't get along is because she likes to spend a ton of money. I don't know exactly, but I think she's in debt quite a bit. It's crazy because she has a good job, but I think she lives the YOLO lifestyle like every day. Or every weekend, I should say. But like right now, like you probably can't tell, but I am kind of tired. But there's a little bit of excitement that's a little bit more than my fatigue. That's why I'm streaming, because I don't do it that often. And I won't get too much off topic, but just to give you an idea, every time I start up my computer and stream, think of doing something that you really love doing, but when you did it for the first time, you wouldn't know you love doing it. That's how it is with streaming. You know how they say too much of one thing's never good? Kind of like people who stream every day, they get complacent. And that's normal for anybody. You know, they get used to things. You know, they forget to, you know, it's kind of like chasing that first high. You know, when you first get fucked up on something, it's usually like amazing. And then you keep trying to chase that. It's kind of how it is for streaming for me. Or for people who do it every day. You know, you have it when you first start out, the honeymoon phase, or like dating somebody. Everything's good in the beginning. Everything's great. But then when you start settling in, you start to see the thing, you start to get in a routine, you start to see the things you don't like. With me streaming, because I don't do it that often, every time I start streaming, I just get this wave of euphoria, excitement, and I love it. Because it's just amazing. I can be dead tired, and I could stream for like 10 minutes, and it will make my night. And even if I don't play a game, it'll still make my night. And shout out to NASA, Moon, and Lil Horn for hanging out, man. I appreciate you guys, but that's how rare, and there's no way to replicate that if I stream every day. The only way to get that feeling is by not streaming a lot. But, you know, if you're somebody who has the time and really likes to do it, you're not going to do that. You're going to stream more. So, you know. So, every time I boot up a game, it's just like next level euphoria. Like, I just feel amazing. But when I'm on vacation and I do all this stuff, and I do all these things that I like, regardless of what it is, but specifically things that I can't do when I'm on a work schedule. Hey, Dory. Hey, baby. Specifically things I do when I'm on a work schedule, I can't do when I'm on a work schedule. See, I'm so tired that I'm not even talking straight. But it's just very bittersweet to me, because it's like I want to do those things and I can't. And I want my cake and eat it too. That's why I've molded my condo that I live in such a way that when I'm not working, I can have as much fun as possible. You know, I don't have to go on vacations. I don't have to go on trips. Now, my anxiety and depression has kind of made me more of a homebody. And I want to change that because I do like going away, but I'm just so like, I don't know, I'm just so, you know, since my grandma died last year, I'm just so used to kind of just doing everything at home, working, eating, and sleeping. And the rewards I treat myself with are things that I can utilize on work days. Like, for instance, I buy food I want. Like, because I work good, I can go buy any food I want, really. Like, if I want to go to the grocery store, I ain't got to look for deals. I mean, I try to, but just get whatever I want and get it. That's nice. Buy a game. Hey, I buy lots of games. Do I play all of them? No, but I got them. Because I want to have them, because I know eventually when I start playing again and getting into a routine, I want to play them. I started collecting the popcorn buckets. So like popcorn buckets you get at theater, like really cool ones, not just the tin ones, but like the cool shaped ones. And I bought some of those. But you know, one of the things the working a lot has done, and I don't know if you were in the stream when I said this. So about 2.5 months ago, I bought a brand new MacBook Pro. Brand new. M4 mats the fuck out except for storage. 200 bucks. Still in a damn box. And, you know, I will say it's kind of refreshing because it's like, hey, I got something new. That doesn't mean I have to rip it open and start playing it right away. Because I did get it for a reason. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do this because I'm working out on how to do it. But I got it because I wanted to jump into YouTube. And anyways, I know this is all confusing and bouncing all over the place. And I know I'm like closing my eyes because I'm tired, but I'm also excited. It's like physically I'm tired, but mentally I'm like really excited. And I think that's causing a mishmash of feelings. But anyways, I just want you to know how cool it is for you to just chill in the stream for the time you have. And just to give you another idea, so I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12-hour shifts at a warehouse. I usually work overtime. I work those shifts days, so 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm always behind sleep, tired, close my eyes when I'm driving. It's kind of dangerous, but I'm trying to get better. Then I work Monday and Tuesday overtime at night. Every time I get home Tuesday night, Wednesday morning at like 5 in the morning. I have Wednesday, Thursday off, and I start it all over on Friday. I don't have to work Monday and Tuesday, but I choose to do that because it's overtime. And I just like raking in the dough, man. It's just nice because then I can pay my bills, you know, pay everything I need to, still buy stuff I like, and save. I can do all three. And that's a pretty cool feeling. Because I really don't have to sacrifice much. I mean, there are times when I might have to sacrifice, you know, a few weeks if I want to get something really expensive. But more like for relatively small purchases, I don't have to do that. But when I do that, when I work all those days, which I do almost every week, say I go to bed at Wednesday at 8 in the morning, so I got Wednesday and Thursday off. I don't have to wake up until Friday at 3:30 a.m. for my 5 a.m. shift. If I wake up, or if I go to bed at like 7, 8 in the morning, because I get home at 4 or 4:30, so I get home at 4:30. I like to eat, relax. So by the time I wind down, get to bed, it's around 8 a.m. The last 2 Wednesdays, I didn't have no doctor's appointments. I had the whole day off. I didn't set my alarm. I kid you not. I slept from 8, 9 a.m. to 9, 10 p.m. And there was one time I went to bed at like 9:30 a.m. I thought, okay, I might wake up at like 5 or 6. When I tell you I woke up 3 o'clock Thursday morning, that's pretty bad. Like, that's fucked up. Excuse my language, but yeah, so I slept the whole day. Now, I felt good. I felt refreshed and, but I was also like, damn. So I basically, now I'm in a weird position because I'm going to be wide awake at 4 in the morning. Kind of good, though, because then by the time I go to bed at like 7, 8 p.m., I'll be able to wake up at 3:30. So it kind of was good in that instance. But basically, I only had one day off that week. Because the other day, I slept all day. And when I go to work Mondays and Tuesday nights, I don't do anything during the day. I just wake up, drink my coffee, drink some of the hydration powder. That's what I like to, I drink those, and maybe just stay on social media and watch my TV until it, I don't like to be too active outside of work, especially on work days. But I appreciate you sharing all about your life, and I'm gonna read your messages, and then I wanna end the stream because I wanna kind of hit the reset button, get something to eat. But I would love to keep in touch. But before I end the stream, I wanna read your last message. Um, oh, brother, you'll have to. I would love to hear more how you feel about that, man. But I agree with you, man. And I never want to get too personal, but maybe next time I hear from you or next time we talk, and it doesn't have to be on stream. It can be in messaging, Discord, Reddit, whatever. But what was I gonna say? I, you can share with me how you feel about certain things, and I would love to hear about that. If you're going to school, kind of what you like to do, and I only say that because that's the truth. That's the type of person I am, man. Don't worry, I'm never gonna ask for donations or any of that stuff. I don't do that. I don't need those things. You probably don't hear many streamers mention that, but that's been my MO for ever since I started doing this. Middle of COVID. Things have changed over those years, obviously. It's see, I'm so tired. I'm like, but yeah. So I want to hear more about you, brother. And I think a lot of it has to do with I don't have much of a social life, but I want you to tell me what's going on with you, whatever you feel comfortable with, and I'll help you out the best I can. That's the type of person, that's the type of community I run. I don't think there's been a more diverse, I'd say community, but just the way things have changed over the last few years. But I'm sorry for being tired. I'm just really tired. But I promise you I'm not going to forget this. I'm not going to forget you. And we'll get through it. Everything will work out. I'll give you some tips in the future if you want. And we'll help you get a job and we'll help you get into something you like. And I will say that a lot of people who... Because I have a really small community. But they're not the type of people who like, oh, Tony's streaming, I gotta pop in. One, because I'm so inconsistent with my streams, and that's not fair to them. And two, I've always told them that that's not important to me. What's important to me is that you like to be part of the community. You don't even have to interact in the community. Which is kind of something you probably don't hear many streamers say, but to me that's not, as long as you are comfortable being a part of the community, that's what matters to me. Some of the best people in the community never attend a stream. And to me that, I don't know, I've always been like that. I just want people to feel comfortable and happy, and that rubs off on me. But yeah, I'm tired as shit. But next time you see me, I'll be more awake, and we'll work it out. Yeah, I'm getting tired. All right, you have a good night. See you later, Little Horn. See you later, NASA. Hey, this wasn't a bad stream. I'm just tired as shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, y'all. Peace.